very careful, I thought. Although, I don't know why I'm even saying that, because I don't know what I would have done if I had. Probably nothing to be proud of. I accept full responsibility for the part I played in Janine's life. When I left, she was a beautiful, bright, young woman. And less than 10 years later, I am partly responsible for her turning to drugs and contracting AIDS, and that's something that I will just have to live with.
Mr. McIntyre, you claim to have loved her, and yet you cut her out of your life completely.
It wasn't just her. My mother, my father, my whole family. Yale wasn't a good place for somebody like me. I saw what success could do for a man, and I wanted it. And I had a plan to get it. Unfortunately, my plan didn't include anybody from my past. So you know what I did? I flipped the switch. I let him go. I just became a new person.
And you said your family life, your early family life was difficult?
Nothing you haven't heard before. My old man hated my guts. Nothing I did was good enough. I would never amount to anything. You know. Of course, like every kid, I believed him. I thought if I didn't get out of South Boston, I was going to just rot and turn into my old man.
Why not take Janine with you?
But to Yale? She had a scholarship in Boston.
You could have sent for her later.
Sure. Sure. All my rich, conservative friends. Yeah, I don't think she would have fit in. Of course, now you understand, now they weren't actually bigots.
Race was an issue?
Everything was an issue. Anything out of the mainstream was an issue. The fact that I was a poor kid from South Boston was enough to make me different. I certainly didn't have the guts to go out on a limb for Janine. I know what this sounds like, and believe me, I'm not proud of it. But I'm telling you the truth. I didn't care. I did not care at all. All I wanted was a quick climb up the corporate ladder. I wanted my shot at the big time. And
you felt a black woman in your life could damage your chances.
Yep. And I wasn't going to do anything to hurt my career.
Well, Mr. McIntyre, what about a black son, raising a black son? Won't that hurt your career?
I'm not as gutless as I used to be. I've changed, and I've learned something along the way. What other people think matters, but it's not worth a dime compared to what I think. All those years, I spent all that time chasing after other people's dreams. Well, now I'm my own man. And no, I'll tell you the truth, I don't think that having a black son is going to hold me back. But if it does, you know what? I don't care. I don't care. And please don't misunderstand me. I have led a very selfish life. I have taken a lot more than I have ever given, but I am ready to start giving back. Miss Hoganson, I'm begging you, please, let me do for Janine what I should have done a long time ago. The right thing. Please, let me take care of our child.
You know, I have to wonder if you have a realistic notion of what to expect. Taking care of an interracial child in today's social climate.
I don't have any idea. But I can learn. I'm a quick study. And I want to be a good father to Jamal more than I've ever wanted anything in my life. You got to believe that.
I believe you're sincere.
Well, that's all I can ask. I've told you everything, you know. It's the straight truth. I haven't held anything back.
Thank you, Mr. McIntyre.
Well, are you going to make a decision soon?
I have a meeting scheduled to discuss it with my colleagues.
Okay. And you'll get back to me soon?
As soon as possible.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Hoganson.
Here, have a cinnamon bun.
No, I had a big breakfast. I can't.
Winifred made them just for you.
Oh, I know. She's been very kind. Everyone's been very kind, thanks to you.
Will you stop thanking me? All right, if you won't let me fatten you up, then at least let me carry you upstairs and tuck you into bed where you belong.
No, I like this room. This is my favorite room, with all the windows and the wind blowing in.
It's cool in here. There's a draft. At least let me get you a blanket.
No, please.
Oh.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Look, my hands are warm, okay? And so are yours. And I might even sit outside later.
I should have hired you a nurse full time.
I'm fine. I'm healing normally, I promise.
I want to make your life perfect.
Then your love is all I need. And it's more than I deserve.
Oh, honey, if there's anything that I can do to make it easier, you tell me, and I'll do it.
You're wonderful.
You're my wife. I enjoy taking care of you.
I'm so grateful that you'd forgiven me, because I don't know what I would have done.
The past is ancient history. Let's leave it in the past, is what I say.
I'd have probably spent the rest of my life alone, you know, if you hadn't taken me back.
Honey, we don't have to go over that.
Sleeping with Alec McIntrye.
Shut up, Gloria. I don't... Please do not mention his name in this house.
I'm so sorry I got carried away.
No, I'm sorry. I never should have snapped
Being
you.
very insensitive.
Darling,
Forgive
please,
me,
just don't.
I'm very sorry. I didn't...
Gloria, please, don't. No, stop it. I mean that. Sweetheart, we have so much to be thankful for, too much to be going over this old ground again. All right? We survived the tunnels. We're back together again. You're beautiful, and I'm rich. What more could we ask for?
Nothing.
Good. So let's talk about the future. But for right now, you stay right there.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get the bottle of champagne that I put on ice to make a toast to new beginnings.
Champagne at this hour?
Well, special occasions require special dispensations. We'll finish it at lunch, or Lucretia can make a porridge out of it, or drink it all herself. I don't care. I want to make a toast to the bravest and most beautiful woman in the world. My wife. Now, don't move.
Hello?
Gloria? Gloria, it's Alec.
Well, of course, Jamal's aunt is entitled and has a right to know about him. And if we tell her...
All hell could break loose.
Oh, Celia called Alec every name in the book, which only goes to prove she knows a snake in the grass when she sees one. I liked her.
Me too.
She sounds like a good woman.
Jamal's aunt.
She would love him and take care of him. I'd rather him be with her than with Alec.
Jack the Ripper would be better than Alec. But the point is what's good for Jamal, what he wants, what's going to bring him happiness. I mean, when he finds out that his mom had a sister...
He's going to want to meet her, get to know her, know someone who was close to his mother.
Do you want Charlie and Hayley to contact her?
Yeah. Tell her what's happening and ask her if she will come here and help us. Her sister's death was very tragic, and that's probably going to be very hard for her, but I'm sure that once you tell her about Jamal and once she meets him and gets to know him, that she will love him just as much as we do.
We'll get in touch with her right away. Thank you.
We'll be back.
No, you see, I'm not a stranger at all. Actually, I met Trevor through a mutual friend. I'm a talent agent. I specialize in children.
A talent agent?
Yes. I talked to Trevor, Mr. Dillon, about the possibility of Amanda appearing in commercials. We had a meeting this morning, but I guess he must have forgotten about it.
Amanda in commercials?
Well, sure, why not? I mean, if she's half as adorable as Mr. Dillon is, I can see her being a big star. Can't you just see Amanda's face plastered all over these diaper packages and baby food, and she could be America's next sweetheart.
Really?
Yeah. So I could, get back in my car and drive down to Trevor's office and see if I could find him, but I really came to see the baby, and I'm sure that Mr. Dillon wouldn't mind if you invited me to come in and spend a few minutes with her.
I'm sorry. I can't let you in. Mr. Dillon was a cop, see, and now he's a lawyer. He'd have a fit if he knew I let somebody in without his permission.
Yes, but I'm sure he'd be happy in this case.
I'm sorry. Look, my boyfriend's waiting on the phone. I have to get back to the kitchen.
I get the message. Thanks.
Bye.
Witch.
Please don't hang up. I'm not calling to make trouble, I swear.
You have some nerve dialing this number.
Just don't hang up.
I don't have anything to say to you.
Well, please, just listen to what I have to say to you, okay? It's important, that's all I'm asking. A woman named Hoganson or somebody from Family Services may call to ask questions about my character.
If anybody asks about your character, I'll just tell them you don't have one.
Gloria, please, look, this isn't about us, all right? It's more important than that. I understand that you hate me, but this is about my son. If they ask you questions about my relationship with Janine, I want you to tell the truth.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I want you to tell them everything that I told you, exactly the way I told you, okay?
You're serious.
Gloria, please, I'm begging you, don't trash me, all right? You can tell them everything that I told you, the way it happened, all right? Tell them that I love Janine and that I regretted what I did to her.
Alec, please, don't do this to me. Please.
Well, there's just a few things we've got to remember. We are a family.
And we never, ever give up.
Jamal is counting on us.
We can't let him down.
Now, maybe Celia can help.
Well, somebody better help. Because in my book, somebody goes after your kid, you don't let him get away with it. You nuke him.
Jason, I told you a million times. You can't believe a word Jennifer said. She is so stuck up. If you want to know anything, just ask Susan. She tells the truth. Because she doesn't make things up out of thin air.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, my baby. Come to Mommy.